And recording. So it's time now to revisit Unlucky Morpheus. They are a band I haven't reacted to in about 4 weeks, but they are quickly becoming one of my favorite new bands. Ever since I heard the song Black Pentagram, I was very quick to jump onto the bandwagon. They are amazing musicians, and their music has a lot of energy, which makes for like a fun listening experience. So I'm all about that. And since it's been a while since I've reacted, there's been a big backlog of suggestions to actually get to. And the next one on the list is Cadaver Revadac, which is just Cadaver backwards. And when I was looking this up, I noticed that there was a few videos for Cadaver by itself. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a two-parter, 2 different songs that just flow into each other. It's about 9 minutes, and this is off the official Unlucky Morpheus YouTube page. So I am pretty sure this is going to be amazing. Go! That drummer is crazy. He's going so nonstop. And that double bass piece that he did, I swear it's like 200 BPM. He's just going crazy. And I love how seriously they're taking this video presentation. Like you can see thematically the sort of coffin shape around and the sort of sepia tones that they were using to kind of like display like a past or something that used to be alive. The Cadaver, obviously. And I love the cadence of her voice too. The guitar works awesome too. I can't just comment on everything because it's all so good. Let me go back a little bit. Go. Ah, I was right. It looks like it is two different songs. So if Revadic is going to be the inverse of Cadaver, does that mean it's going to be something bright and something alive? I can't imagine it'll be faster. The drummer definitely was non-stop, except for that one little section where it was just orchestral, and she had her back up against the wall with a beautiful, beautiful voice, but then right back in it. Ah, man. Quads on that, man. The quads. All the guitar riffage was just awesome. There was nice and dark, nice and fast. I always compare the sort of drum work to the Rev. Uh, that's what it usually reminds me of. But I keep staring at the red guitar because it's making me think of like a Guitar Hero guitar. I'm always freaked out by those guitars that don't have the headstock on it. They just look like magic. But in any case, let's see what this second part is all about. Go! Ah. Is it all just backwards? Interesting. You know, when I saw that it was called Cadaver Revadac, I had a thought in my head that they might actually try to do it backwards. But then I was like, nah, I'm kidding myself. They wouldn't. That's too like it's too on the nose. It couldn't possibly be that. But the construction of this is almost entirely the inverse of what Cadaver was, and it's so fucking awesome. It's so cool. Like, obviously, there's changes here and there, and there's like a brighter quality to Revadac. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this works so well. This works so well in reverse. And not actually reverse, but like construction-wise, it's everything reversed, but played slightly differently. But yeah, this is really cool, and it's actually pretty fascinating that they were able to like kind of like pull this off, or that they thought that it'd be a good idea to actually do this. So yeah, get back to it. Like the chants too. That was cool. That was cool. So I liked that second version, or second part, the Revadac, better than Cadaver. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably because the construction of that second part was so much more interesting sounding, because it's the inverse of what you expect, or it appears to be the inverse. I might be jumping the gun there. It's probably more to it than that. But like just the first impressions, it does seem like it is the inverse of what the original song was, but with the added brightness and the added sort of chorusy pieces and extra orchestral pieces. So there's more complexity to it. I wonder how they do this live. Do they play them back to back, or do they like start the concert with one and end the concert with the other? It's so interesting. Like there's so many different possibilities to that. And is this the only song that they do this with? I imagine it would kind of lose some of its kick if you were to repeat it and do it with other songs. But yeah, this was trippy, and they were both bangers. I was hoping this would be kind of one long extended song, and in a sense it was, but just that sort of break in the middle of like 3-4 seconds of it just sort of rewinding and just flipping itself on its own head. That was just like, visually that was cool too. Yeah, I like this a lot. They knocked it out of the park again.